right, so I've shuffled the cards, I've got them on the table, and I started out really like excited because the first message that I pulled was like super exciting and cheerful and optimistic and just really nice. Energy felt good. This, um, if the first reading was not yours because it was too nice, this one might be yours. Kind of a challenging energy. The more that I'm kind of the more that I'm kind of really peeking into this, I feel like somebody maybe they're starting to think maybe they acted a little too quickly, um, kind of went in a direction, made picked something. Maybe they didn't study it enough. They didn't. It's almost like I'm being drawn to this. He's almost like observing the growth of this, whatever this is, whatever it is you're uh, thinking about. Uh, hindsight is always 2020, right? it's I know that doesn't help, um, but this just seems like maybe it. When this is reversed to me, and I usually don't take reversals, in the typical sense. I'm more of an energy reader. I can read the card whether it's up or down, but I needed to keep them like this, all of them. This is almost like a too good to be true kind of a vibe for me. Um, so maybe somebody's actually even said to them, I keep, I keep hearing I should have just stayed single, or I was doing great alone. I was doing great on my own. It's almost like they had this whole vibe going, and then something presented itself, and it like it maybe wasn't it kind of premature. That would probably be a good um, way of describing this energy feeling to me, is that it was something that seemed really great. I heard bait and switch. So wow, somebody really might be going through it right now. Maybe something was presented to you and it seemed like a good opportunity, a good partnership, a good relationship, a good something, marriage, whatever it is. And it was quick. It was one of those uh, decisions that you kind of have to make pretty quick, or you did make pretty. You didn't have to, I guess. But what I'm getting is somebody's really regretful, and this might not be your. If it's not your story, it's not your story. That's fine. Click off, go somewhere else. I don't make any of this ever. Don't make any of this fit. Okay, if it's not resonating with you, don't force it. Go somewhere else. It's fine. Um, oof. Yeah, Three of Pentacles reversed, Five of Cups. I just, yeah, it's like you're like, this isn't working. I'm hearing like this is not working, and it's tough. It's heavy. It's like, I'm hearing you threw off my groove. That movie. Was it Emperor's New Groove? He's like, you threw off, like that's what you were. Like I feel like you're just kind of like grooving, like doing your own thing. You had your own thing going. Your own vibe, your own everything, like your own routine, your own like how you work. The inner mechanisms of your brain, everything, how you do everything. Um, Figured out. Maybe that's what's not working. That's another Yeah, it just doesn't. A lot of self-reflection is needed. Sabotage. How did you do this? I know you don't want to hear this. How did you do this to yourself? And I know that's going to be really tough. Um, really tough to hear. King of Wands, Hierophant. Oof. So maybe someone was not faithful. Um, hmm. Hmm. It's interesting. What happened? There's supposed to be like a really short reading. I'm trying to do like short readings. Okay. Let's see. Okay. I see you thinking about this a lot. This is definitely something that's, yeah, it might be throwing you off a bit. Um, it's almost like you kind of like daydream about something else. It's almost like, and that might be some of that Five of Swords sabotage. It's like, I don't know. God, this is messy. Ew. Sorry. I don't mean ew, like, I'm sorry. It just, it just seems, I feel bad, like, in a, because how like energy readers work. It's like you can feel something because you felt something before. Like, I understand this energy. I felt this. You know what I mean? Like, I get it. I understand that's crappy. Um, but you have to understand that you might have kind of done this. I don't want to say to yourself, but placed yourself in a position to have this happen. Um, I keep hearing cycles. I don't know if there's like something that I don't know you do it when you get interested in someone, or when you start to kind of like set your sights in, or but it's I heard you're missing a lot. It's almost like you miss, and I wouldn't say red flags. I wouldn't even say they're red flags. They might be like temperament issues, or just how you guys, if it's a relationship, how you might communicate, or things like, just even as simple things isn't like just navigating through the household, like simple things like making a sandwich in the kitchen at the same time, like simple everyday things that are kind of like, wow, this doesn't work. um and you think about this stuff. Not only do you think about that, but I think you think about other opportunities you might have passed up for this opportunity, this connection. And it's just like this constant cycle that you've done it again. Like you've picked something maybe that you shouldn't have. Let something go, didn't get something, and now you're wrapped up in this cycle again. Um, you might do a lot of this thinking about this, and it kind of, they might even be fucking with your money a little bit. Your money, your stability. Things could just be very not as stable as they were before. You're really not as you're not. I don't want to be banking, but you're not banking on having as much consistency as before. Like there's some worry, and I think it's because of how scattered your brain is. It's the swords that are in this reading are very heavy. A lot of thought has gone in here. A lot of ruminating. A lot of planning, and just like things that, like, for a natural organic anything that you're working on, it wouldn't have occurred like that. You know, like I don't know what went on here, but it was but as quickly as you went in is as quickly as you're trying to get the hell out of it, huh? Wow. Knight of Swords, Knight of Wands, you're really looking for any and every reason to get the hell out of Dodge. Maybe those are some of the things you're sitting thinking about. That Seven of Pentacles. You're, thinking about shit, even maybe getting caught cheating on purpose. Wow. Listen. Just leave. Don't just leave. That's you know what I heard? And like I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. I mean, I'm not trying to. I don't really care. If I'm being completely honest, I really don't care if I hurt anyone's feelings, but I'm not trying to. I heard that's chicken shit. Doing that. So, yeah. And maybe the person you're planning on trying to do that with, like the person you want to involve in that, that might be how then they feel. So if you're thinking about doing that, if you're thinking about approaching someone and asking them or getting with them pretty much in hopes that you will get caught and it'll be over with, yeah, it will not work out how you would want it to. I'm just gonna leave it like that. Nine of Swords. Yeah. Please don't do that. Either that person that you go to, then you will never be the same kind of person to them ever again. They will never see you the same way ever again. That person, ever. Because that person might have a very serious view of marriage or partnerships, or and that might be a very serious thing and disrespectful. And it's just, if you don't want to be there, just say that. But is it because you got to make sure it's because you don't want to be there. You can't keep closing these chapters, but rereading them. Like, what do you you have all these books that are like left unfinished because there was never healing done completely. There was never letting go. There was never and then you just started these new ones. Yeah, it's like 80 songs like how did I get here? That's this is not my beautiful wife. That's what I'm getting. Oh my gosh. Well, apparently it is. Oh. I feel like I should sage more after this one. Wow. And it's see, isn't that crazy? Like energy, like the first reading I did, I planned on it just being like this quick little, thing. I'm like, all right, I'll do a bunch of quick readings, and totally different energies. Just wow. Anything else that this person? Ooh, yeah. Yeah. Being single is definitely going to be for you. That's Nine of Pentacles. That's going to be where it's at for you. Temperance, I think that's the King of Swords poking out. Yep, King of Swords, Nine of Wands, Five of Cups reversed. I feel like if you can end this in a way that's dignified, that's not chicken shit, you and do this in a way and do the healing, get the healing, really get that balance back. I mean, this might actually set you up. I had seen the Lovers. I don't know. You really need to just, I think, kind of be independent. And I think they're making me look at this snail. I don't know if you can see it all the way at the bottom of here. There's like this little, it's a snail, if you can see it. It's so cute. But that's what they're showing me. They're like, take your time. You're always in this Knight of Swords, Knight of Wands kind of, and that's what got you fucked up in the first place, bro. Like, you need to be in this, like, day by day, chillin', you know. Like, you think she's got other shit to do? She's just hanging out with a falcon. Like, she ain't got other shit to do. That's her shit to do right there. You know? That's where you need to be as far as, like, level of, like, giving a shit. You just need to be all about your independence and fixing these cycles that get you stuck in these. Like, how'd you get there? That's what you should be thinking about. That's your homework. How did you get there? And what's the rush? All right, I'm being guided to kind of stop there. This is already taking way longer than I thought it would. So much for short readings. I hope this was helpful. I really do, because you're kind of in a tough energy if this is your reading. Let me see. Hold on one second. I want to get you let's get you a fortune cookie card just to I'd say sweeten the deal, but the reading has not been that great. Fell off. Oh, isn't this perfect or what? Truth seeks and finds the light of day. Yep. 37, 50, 13, 34, 5, and 24 for your lucky numbers. If you win, you heard the numbers here. I think that's absolutely perfect for you, since you obviously need to be truthful here. How did I get here? All right. I really hope this is able to help somebody. If this is your story, it's your story. If it's not, it's not. Again, no worries. All right. I'll see you next time.